Hello my friends, and welcome to a stationery haul. I wanted to share some of the items that I have purchased for journaling and from different things, and a couple of new things that I purchased as well from Sterling Ink and from Jet Pens. So I just wanted to share all the things with you guys. So if you guys are interested in any of this, stick around. Okay, first up, I want to share with you guys my Just Scribble pre-order that I ordered, and I got this, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago. I have been at a work event for the last couple of weeks. Today's the actual day. I'm going to try to put this up on the 16th, and that is today. So I haven't been able to really look at this or anything yet. I pulled out and opened a couple, but I wanted to share with you. So I pre-ordered this maybe July, maybe. It could have, actually, maybe it wasn't July. Maybe it's more like August, but I did pre-order it nonetheless, and I have opened a couple just to look at them. So let me move this aside, and then I wanted to share with you guys. So what I ended up doing was she had 2 different sizes of something unique that I haven't seen before. Oh, and she gave blotting paper. So I'm going to share with you guys those, and we'll get more into all this in just a second. Move that aside. So she had something new that oh, this one isn't open. I think I have one open somewhere. Maybe I don't. She had something new that I had never seen before. It was her plan books. And she had the standard, which I'm always loving standard. And I was looking for a journal that was like 2 pages a day, something that I could use because I've been really into using my Planner Perfect books. And so I wanted something maybe a little different. I was just looking to see what they had out there. And I came across this one. And I had never seen anything like this. And I think she's even said this is the first time she's ever even done this size of a notebook. So this is from Just Scribbles. And I think it's Shop Just Scribbled. I'll try to link all the shops below where I got everything for you guys. But yeah, so she'd never released these. This is the first year releasing these. And so I was all in, baby. And it's quarterly, it's done in quarters. And they're undated. So I love an undated planner for daily pages because I can just use it whenever I want. And I love a dated one for the monthly. And that's what she had. So I'll get into the sizes here. But if you bought the bundle, you got a pretty substantial discount. And so I went ahead and bought the bundle. So I believe is there 4 per year? I think she has 3 months in there, each one. Yeah, there's 4, so there's 4 per year. So I have opened one of this is B6 Slim, and this one is the standard size. So this is the regular size. So anyway, that's what all this is over here is the rest of that bundle here. So I do have 3 more of each. I just wanted to share that, and then we'll get into the planners themselves. So what I thought was interesting was I really wanted the week size. I love a week size to put in my purse to carry around with me for my daily listing. But I love the standard for like work. So I thought her sizing was interesting. I've never really used a B6 Slim before. But her B6 Slim is the same as the standard. It's just what, like maybe an inch and a half inch shorter. Let's see. I think it's an inch. It is an inch. It's just an inch shorter. So I thought that was interesting. So when I compare it to my weeks, which is right here, this is my Hobonichi Weeks. If you look at it, you can see it is what, 3/4 of an inch maybe? Let's see, yeah, about half an inch. So it's about half of an inch longer, but it is a 1/4 of an inch shorter. So it's comparable to the weeks. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. And she was really good about being very accurate about the sizing. So I was into it. And so I thought that maybe these were gonna be my planners for the 2026, and I still have undecided, you guys, and I need to decide quick. But I'm probably one that's going to jump in and out of all of them. But anyway, let me just show you the bigger one. Well, actually, I'll show you both of them. So when you open it up, it just says the one with my plans, and then you have a key section down here with lines. So these are 2 different types of paper between the 2 planners. One of them is a Zerofel, I think is what she said, and one of them is called a B6 paper. It's not the B6 size, it's the paper, I believe is what she said. So they are different than the Hobonichi paper. They're thicker is what they are. And I actually don't mind because I don't use fountain pens, so I don't care about that. I really use markers and things. I don't know how they're gonna hold up. I really have no clue. But let me just show you guys. You can see here, she designed this one, the standard one, for you to be able to put washi at the bottom, where that's the amount that's shorter on here. So you don't have that space here, which honestly I don't mind. So you have your at a glance here. And then you have your yearly like trackers, just like you have in the Cousin or in the Sterling ink. Like you have that there. Flip it again. You just have a little bit more. I mean, it's exactly the same length. It's just the height is different. And so if I was to put these together, you can see you just have a little bit more height here on this. So anyway, there's that. And again, the paper is different. And then she has her annual goals section here. And this is a full year, this one, because it's just the monthly. I didn't say that, I apologize. And then this one's just a blank page. This one, she calls this her monthly dashboard. Did I miss a blank page in this one? I did, okay. So there is a blank page of both of them, and they are numbered all throughout. So she calls this her monthly dashboard, which I actually really liked that as like a currently section. I did really like that idea. And then you go into your monthlies here. And you guys, it's pretty cool. Like they're about the same size, if not the same size, I would think. Let me see. Looking at it looks the same. Yeah, they are the same. So it's the exact same calendar. You just have more space for decoration if you want to. So that's it. Then you have your monthly Monday start, which I love. And then you have your recap page, and then you have your next. So you have your January recap, and then you have your next monthly dashboard. And it goes like that all throughout the whole thing. And then you have at the back here, you have pages. So you have your recap for December, and then you have a few pages in the back here for notes. So you have monthly notes or collections there, and that's how it is with here too. So I really liked it. I thought it was something completely different, and I was really excited about it. So, you know, it's what I picked up to try. I'm not sure if I'm going to love the paper or not, but honestly, it was just as long as it holds up to a regular pen, because, I mean, these are the pens I typically use right here are these. So as long as it holds up to those, I'm going to be okay with it. I'm not going to be too picky. I just can't travel and take all the inks. It's just too hard for me. So anyway, that's what I picked up for, really, I was thinking for journaling. But I was thinking maybe I could use this for my forward planning. I have a couple of different options. I could use this. I wanted this to be for my work planner. So anyway, we're just going to see as I look through everything, because I'm not going to, I'm not going to stress out too much if it's not what I want it to be. But let me open one of these. I thought I had, I guess not. But she has like a very interesting cover. It almost has like an oil to it a little bit. It feels luxurious, but I have absolutely really loved the Sterling inks this year. So I have used this, is a little bit stained a little bit, but I have loved her linen one that I have used for work this year for notes of different projects. And then I've also used the monthly for work. So I was trying to decide between the two of these, and this feels more like greasy a little bit. Not greasy, that's the wrong word, but silk, smoother. Like this has more texture in it than hers does. So anyway, if that makes any sense at all, I'm sorry. So these are the quarterly undated. So you have 3 months in here. Again, they're both exactly the same. I'll flip through the larger one, then I'll flip through just to show. I like to show you guys the size. But I love an undated one because I can come and go out of it and there's no pressure. If I want to start this now, I absolutely can. So you have a blank page, and then you go into your monthly dashboard, which again, she doesn't have any dates on here at all. This is the same. Let me go into this so I can show you guys size-wise, so you can just kind of see. Again, it's the same width. It's just the height is going to be a little different is all. So, and again, it's different paper. And then here is your quarterly, like little forward planning or whatever you call it right there. And then you have your goals section. And then she has a tracker in here. And I'm not even sure, this is like so much tracking, and it's probably too much for me, to be honest. But it's very cool. She has the 3 months, so she's bundled them in months. So you have January, February, and March. So you have all your tracking section here, like that. And then you go into your little calendars. And again, this is a 3 month, so you have your 3 months here. And I have no idea what I want to use this for, but I loved this section. I thought it was really convenient. If you want to have like a meal plan at a glance, maybe a workout calendar at a glance, maybe YouTube videos at a glance. You want to see what you're doing? I thought it was really cool to have that. Anyway, then you have another blank page on this side, and then this is your monthly dashboard. Then you have another blank 2-page blank note spread, and then you go into your week. And she has a couple of different planners. Like I wish I would have gotten the weekly duo, because she has one like this and the one that's vertical, and I didn't get that in time. But that's okay. Excuse me. I have next year. But anyway, so we have our monthly view here. So it's kind of like your weekly dashboard, if you will, where you can write your to-do list. It does have little check boxes. I don't know how well you can see that, but maybe this one's a little darker on this one because the paper's thicker, I think. But it has that. And then you have like little trackers down here. You have maybe your dinners, your priorities, whatever you want it to be here. So you have those pages there. And then you have a blank page, and then you have every single day of the week, starting at 7, going till 10. So you have this section here. So I thought that was really cool to have that. I just really like this idea of this. And what I wanted to do was have a notebook that I could do my listing and just my daily lists or my daily thoughts, or maybe remember to do that, you know, whatever, just a brain dump place where it's not pretty, but I could use it for journaling as a reference point. And that's why I got this one to go in my purse and this one to be more of like a work planner. And then it goes into the next week again. And it repeats all the way to the end, and I think you have some blank pages at the end here. It does give you 5 weeks per month, so you can do whatever you want. If you want to collect the month all in one section and then go to the next one, you can do that, which is what I typically do. I do January 1st to the 31st all in one book, and then it doesn't matter when it starts to me. February's February. So anyway, I just wanted to show these. They are still available, I think, on her website. She did order more, so she has some of these available if you guys are interested as well. And she also had plain note page books. But I had enough from Sterling Ink that I didn't want to buy anymore at this point. And I cannot remember which paper was in which one. So you'd have to check that out because I am so sorry. I don't recall. But let me show you guys the next thing that I picked up for journaling, particularly, was my Just Scribbles, not this one. Sorry, not my Just Scribbles, my Planner Perfect. And I've had so many questions on how to order exactly what I have. So I have a little video that I'm going to insert right here. All right, my friends, I wanted to share a little clip on how to order the planners that I have, the plan that I use for journals. So this is designsbyplannerperfect.com. This is where you go. And then I go over to planners here. And there's a bunch of different choices for you. But if you want the one that I have, I go to the monthly planners. Okay, and then you can look at whichever one you want. I happen to love the scenic ones, so that's usually where I go to. And then after that, you scroll down and pick whichever one that you want. So this is one that I had for, I believe, September. So I clicked on this, and this is where you get to customize your planner. So you get to choose your size. So if you're wanting to get exactly what I have, so I have to look. It is, choose whichever month you have, which for this one I used September. And then you can choose 2025 or 2026. So you choose whichever one you want. And then you choose your size, which is, mine was the narrow, but as you can see, there's a whole bunch of other sizes you can choose from. And then the inside paper that I choose is the graph pages. It is an upcharge, but I don't care, I just love it. And then the script right here, you can either get as shown, which is the month that you pick. Sorry, you guys, let me scoop in. It's the month that you pick, or you can choose your own customizable one. I usually pick the month that I pick, and then I would add to cart here, and then that is it. So that's how you order the Planner Perfect ones if you guys are interested. Okay, I hope that was explained, because I had some questions on how to get my monthly books, so I wanted to share that. This is a different book altogether, so I'll show that in just a moment. But I went ahead and pre-ordered 3 months at a time because it saves on shipping. And these, again, are the narrow size. So I don't know how it compares to hers. She calls it narrow, which is standard. And I think it's exactly the same. Hers are just a tad bigger, it looks like. Maybe, no, maybe not. Yeah, just a tad bigger. So anyway, that's what it is. So here's the one I got for January. Let me show you the backs, because sometimes on the website you can't see the back. So that's what I got for January. And then I got this one for February, little picnic basket with the little checked plat. And then March, I got the little spring bike, and it's a double thing here. And then inside here, they're laid out exactly the same, just different months. So let's go through January, and I'll share with you guys and put these away. So in hers, it always says write a better story. You have plenty of different sizes. Hers is a Sunday start calendar, which I always redate this. And then you have 4 pages of goals like that. Sometimes you don't, if there's like an odd way to collect the dates or whatever, like if there's different ways. But she always starts with the week that starts the 1st. So you have extra days in here. So I just start on the 1st and work my way through it. And then you get 2 pages per day. So Monday gets 2. And then she used to do 1 page for Saturday and Sunday, and then she listened to her customers, and she made it that you get 2 pages per weekend as well. So Saturday and Sunday, you get 2 pages as well. And then you go into your next week. And that's how, and you do get extra pages in the back here as well. I think you get a couple extra, plus you get a month in review at the end. So I don't know, I think you get a couple extra grid pages, and then she gives you this month in review page as well. So that's what I picked up again to continue on with my study notes. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, or if I'm just going to, I don't know. I haven't truly made my mind up, but I did want to share with you guys what I got. And let's go into this one, which is again by Planner Perfect. And this is what they call a 6-month plan book. So I picked the cover and I picked the date. You know, you have to pick all this if you want it. You can get a blank if you want as well. But I got this dated. So it's 6 months, January to June, and it's dated weeklies, excuse me. I think it's monthlies too. Yeah, it is. So you have your monthly, which is a Sunday start, and then you go into your weeklies, which are undated. See, which I don't know why, but they are. But you have them undated like this, and they're just continual. So I guess so you can start whenever you want to. And I believe you have 5 weeks, so you can do the same thing, start and stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I love that because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish the month in the month, and then it goes on to your next one, February, and then so on and so forth. So I have February, January, March, excuse me, guys, I can't talk. And then, let's see, April. Oh, did I skip April? April's right here, I can see it. April. You have May. There's June, and this is the last one. So you have all your, oh, that's odd. That's not right. Maybe it's allocated for this month or something. Well, it starts on a Monday. That's interesting. Maybe that's an error in printing. I don't know. I can fix it. No problem. Anyway, that's what it has. And then you have a couple of blank pages in the back. Like that. Wait, one more. There you go. And that's what a plan book looks like. So when you're ordering this, when you're at the top of the planner section, instead of hitting monthly, you would hit 6-month agenda is what this is called. So that's how you could order this one. So anyway, I hope that makes sense what I was saying. And that's what I got from Planner Perfect. That's what I picked up. And then I wanted to show you guys this one. I'm going into all my favorites. But Cocoa Daisy, this is a Cocoa Daisy standard insert. And it was just their minimal line. And she had these on a really good clearance. So I picked up 6 of them, and they're undated. I'm just going to walk you through with it. And it's just, I really do love Cocoa Daisy, but sometimes their pages are too much for me, or I want to use my own stickers, or I want to use my own stuff. So when I saw this, I thought, I'll just give it a try. And it was a super good discount. And again, I can use them anytime. But you just have your, big dreams, making plans and smashing goals. So you have like your currently section. This used to be like what was called like a currently section. And then this used to be your weeklies. And then you have an arrow here that you can split Saturday and Sunday. So this was her old format that she had. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 weeklies. And then I believe you go into your days. Oh, no, you have more here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have 4 note pages. And then you have, so maybe these are 2 months. You have another currently section. And another blank section here. 1, 2, 3, 4 note pages, and then you have your weekly again. Interesting. I haven't looked at this all the way. So maybe this is for 2 months. I don't know. Looks like it. And then you have a couple of note pages. So anyway, I just thought it'd be really fun. I'm looking for photo albums and different things, and I thought these fit really well for pictures. So I was thinking maybe something like that. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I wanted to show this to you. So if you go to Cocoa Daisy and look for their booklets, their minimal line is what this one is called. And they had it in different sizes as well. So anyway, I just picked up a few. I think I got these and they were on sale, and then I had a discount as well. I think I got them for like $4 each. So I got them for a really good deal. But I wanted to share with you guys another small purchase from Sterling Ink. I showed you the planners I already purchased in another video, but I guess I can show those here too. Why not? So I picked up these from her shop, this one and this one. So I got my Into, which is the week size monthly. For this year, I've used this for my forward planning, and I love that it's thin. It can fit in my purse really easy. The only thing I wish about this one is it had a few more note pages, which is why I thought maybe this one would be great to use as my forward planner, because it's just a little bit shorter and then a little bit, wider there. So anyway, maybe we'll see. So that's what I picked up. And I also picked up her 2-part booklet series. This is the standard again, and it is the vertical, and it's just the book. So there's no pages, there's no monthly, there's nothing. You just have your tracker system, and then you have, it goes right into your weeklies, and that's it. And this is through June, and then this one is the 2nd weeks, and it's July through December. So I picked those up, and then I decided I wanted to pick up a monthly book from Sterling Ink for the standard. So I picked that up as I'm trying to decide which system I want to use. I'm trying to pull this out. They wrap these so tight that it's really hard to get out sometimes, which isn't bad. It's just, it is what it is. So this is her monthly book, which I actually really love her front pages because I'm so used to using them. Or she has like your dashboard page, and then you have like your goal breakdown, then your tracker, and then you have your quarters here. And since this is the whole year, you have all 4 quarters right at the front. There you go. And then you go into your monthlies, and it starts in December. Excuse me for the coughing, coming down with something. And it goes until January of 2027. And then you do have pages. So these aren't numbered. Only the blank pages are numbered. So I think you have so this one says 15. So you have 15 pages. So I think she meant to give you 1 per month, and with a couple extras in case you need it. So that's what I did pick up to go with this system as well. And then I picked up just 2 of her blank notebooks. These are her little booklets. They're 64 pages, and it's just her paper in the booklets, this system. So I will open one of them to show you. It's just, again, they are all numbered, which I love. 64 pages. I can get a couple of months out of this for sure. So I have an extra one as well. And my thought was, for this was going to be my work situation here. And I'll come back to that. So I'm trying to decide between this work situation. So these are journals. Sorry guys, I'm getting full. Let me move some of this stuff aside. Okay. So I'm thinking this or this. And this way I can use this over here too if I want to. That's why I didn't buy. She had some blank ones like this, but I didn't buy them because I knew I have more than this of her booklets. I have like 6 more of them that I have purchased a couple last year. Actually, I think it was the end of 2024. It might have been the beginning of 2025, but so I knew I had enough that I could allocate it if I wanted. So I'm just trying to decide if I want this system or this system for my work planner, to be honest. And I haven't decided yet. I just am trying to figure out what I want. But anyway, so that's what I picked up from Sterling Ink. I love Sterling Ink. And then I did pick this up from Amazon. It was the Stology Half Year, the B6 Slim. And I did this because I wanted to be able to compare the size of this one before I pre-ordered this one. So I wanted to see, okay, could I handle it? And you can see this B6 Slim is shorter than hers. So hers is actually a different size of a B6 Slim, in my opinion, because this is the size that I thought it would be. And then comparing it to a week size book, it's a lot more comparable to the size. So it's just a little bit different. So I thought it was going to be this size, but I thought, okay, this is going to be great for my purse. So I did go ahead and pre-order these. I'm not too worried if I don't use them because I have other spots. But this could also be my section of notes that I take with me, dailies, whatever. I can have all kinds of things like that. So that's what I ordered there. Let me move over to show you guys. This is the other thing that I went ahead and got on Amazon, were these 2 things here. And this was supposed to be a B6 size. When I looked at the reviews, it's the Habino Techo. It said it was for a B6 Slim. So I don't know. I don't love covers all the time. I'm sorry for the crinkly noise. Can't be helped. But this looks like it's meant to go inside the planner itself. See, it is pretty close to this. So it's not really meant to go. It's like meant to go inside of it, I think. In like a pocket or something. I don't know. Or maybe a wraparound. So I wasn't sure how this would work, but I did pick it up. And if you guys have either one of these planners, I wanted to compare it for you. You can kind of see it's too short for this one, but it does fit on the B6 Slim Stology, and I love Stologies. And if I don't end up using this one, I have a girlfriend that she loves the Stologies as well. I can gift it to her. But anyway, that was my thought. I was just trying to pre-order something I could get right away so I could compare the size to the week size to see if this was something that I would actually want. She did list her sizes, so I knew it was going to be a little bit larger because she was very good about that. So it's not her, it was just me thinking it would work, and maybe it won't. I don't know yet. We're going to have to play around with it to see. Okay, on to jet pens. I went on to jet pens, and I always have to pick up the Travelers Company. They always release new stuff, and I always want to get their diary stickers. So this is what I get, the diary stickers, the dashboard, which I love this vibe for the dashboard, and the pocket. And it's all travel theme, which is how I live, so I just thought it was phenomenal. So let me show you guys all this if you've never seen them before. I am a huge Travelers Company fan as well. It's what I used 2024 for work, is I used a Travelers Company. So this is just a clear pocket. It's like a acetate kind of, and it has this is a pocket. That's all it is. Just a super cute pocket to hold like stickers. These go great if you are having, this is what I usually do with it, is I'll put like some stickers in it or whatever, and then I'll take the outside of it and slip it around the back side or the front side, and then I can stick stickers in there or in here, and I just kind of use it in my strings, and it works pretty well. I really like it. So anyway, that's what I do with these. And then this is a pencil board. Again, I didn't need this. This was an extra buy, but I just love the Travelers theme. I love the grid in the back. It just has some gold foil on it. Coffee and travel, and it just, I really liked it. So I did pick that up. And then lastly, let me show you the sticker set. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff on here. Sorry for the noise again, guys. And then this is what it comes with. These are awesome. I just love them. So you get these extra stickers. And then these are like tabs, I believe. Yeah, they are. They're folded in half. You have one side that has the number and one side that has the month. And you have some fun stickers, some dots. These are stickers here, are this way. And then you get some letters. So that's what came with this one. And yeah, I was excited to get that. I always love using these in my work stuff. I don't show this a lot on here because I use it in my work stuff. I also like to use sticker shops as well, and so to support their businesses. So yeah, I do that. I'm gonna put these back away until I'm ready for them. And then I think the last part of this haul, let me take out was from Lauren Phelps. I ordered directly from her. She's a UK shop. She is on Etsy. And I didn't have to pay extra for tariffs. So I don't know if she's already included that in her, take off my receipt, in her thing. I don't know. But I picked up, let me see what I actually picked up. So I picked up 2 of the N1 clear covers. So they're compatible with the compact N1 from Sterling Ink. So I picked up 2 of these because I love to just use these for my booklets. Let me show you guys what I mean. So these are for the compact thing. Oh, I have one more thing. I don't see it here. So if I were to use this, let's say, as my work planner. Sorry for the glare, guys. Can't be helped right now with the cover. This is what I do, is I'll take this out, and then I will put in here my monthly on one side. And these are just the booklets. So I'll do my monthly on one side. Just going to show you guys if I can put it in here. There we go. And then on the other side, I'm going to put my weekly like this. This makes it so convenient, especially if you have cover issues like me. I love my covers, but I don't always want the bulk of it. And the cover bulks it up so much. I'm very minimal. I'm a minimal girly, especially with work stuff. And then I'm going to use my notes in the middle here. And I'll either just keep it in there like that, or I'll get a jump band. Let me see. I thought I had them out to show you guys because I did order those on Amazon as well. Here they are. So I picked these up on Amazon as well. These are elastics, and they're for journals, which is they're called jump bands. I'm sure if you guys are watching me, you have seen this a lot. But this one comes in different colors, which I don't know that I really care that much. I'm gonna grab whatever comes first, which is the purple. And then this is what you do. You go to the middle of the book, in case you guys have never done this before. So you can either put this around the middle here, I usually don't. I usually put it like this. I'll go to the middle of the book, which you can really see if you open it like on the side here, you can typically see. Okay. Make sure this is the middle. Yes, you can see the stitching, so you know it's the middle. So I just take this and put it in the middle here, just like that. And then I'm going to use this jump band to loop it onto either side. I usually put it onto my monthly. So I'm just gonna go to the middle here, which is this one. And then just slide this one in the middle. There we go. And then I can close it and it's all in one and it's thin and compact. And that's how I love to do it. So then I have my notes here. So I have my monthly for all my forward stuff that I need to do for work. Then I have any notes that I need particularly for different projects. And then I can have my hourly schedule as well right here. And it all works together and it's great. So that's what I got that for. So I wanted to share with you guys. And I did get 2 of them because I thought maybe, let me take this apart now. I thought maybe I would want to use this for, I don't know if it'll fit, the Just Scribbles. But it was meant for this planner. So I thought maybe I would want the secondary one to do the same thing with these. I wouldn't need notes with these because this has notes in it, like a daily notes. So I would just want to put the monthly in the front. And does it fit? It does fit, yes. Perfect. I was wondering if it would. She doesn't sell covers, which again, I have a love-hate relationship with covers because I really like minimal things. I have covers and I have traveler's notebooks and then I end up not using them. So also it's a texture issue, I think, but this is very convenient to have. It's very tight, sorry. Which is what I want it to be. I want it to be fitted. I just don't know if I can close it, so I wanted to try that. This is meant for a compact, so I'm assuming that it will close, and it will. It's a little tight, but I could heat it up with a little gun and it would work fine. Yeah, so it could hold the whole thing too. So that's why I just didn't know. I thought maybe this will be my journal and this could be my work planner too, and I can have both and throw them around. And I wanted a little bit of protection, although I'm not really worried. I typically don't cover like the Sterling ink ones. I don't typically put a cover on hers. That's really tight. That's okay. It does fit though, guys. It is meant for the compact, which is about this size. Do I have a compact? This is about the same size as the compact. So you can see it's about the same size. So that's meant for that. That's why you need to use an air gun for this. But anyway, yeah, I like the idea of having this really for this section, but I don't love cover. Her planners, they held up so well throughout the year. Here's one that I have that I've thrown it around in and out of my bag, and you can see the covers just fine. It has like a little dent maybe there, but that's it. I mean, her covers, Sterling Inks, hold up super, super well. But anyway, so that's my haul. A little bit from Jet Pens, a little bit from Sterling Ink, a little bit from Just Scribbles, a little from Lauren Phelps Designs. This is my Jet Pens order. Yeah, and then I have my designs by Platter Perfect and my Cocoa Daisy. So I have all of it. So that's it, you guys. That's all my stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.